everybody, and welcome back. My name is AK Chiba, and I'm here today to give you a little tutorial on the other three outposts that you could build in BattleDawn. Okay, now the first of the three that I'm going to show you is the training base, which, as you can see right here underneath your outpost, is the very first one underneath the relocate your colony. Okay, now the training base is just like all the others, well, except it costs 500 metal and 2,000 oil to build. No, I'm gonna not do that right now. Just okay. But so now, in order to build a training base on your outpost, you have to go underneath your colony and into your structures. Now, in order to, you have to have the farm level 4, which, like it says, allows you to build a training post. And now with the training post, basically what it'll do is it's just like your colony, except where when you go underneath the recruit units, as you can see right here, I have capacity of 60 and right now I have 38. With your training base, you can only have 30. So basically you can get an entire page full of vehicles, which make it to our 15. So it's basically one squad of any type of unit. So you'd have 30 infantry or 15 vehicles or 10 tanks. Okay, so now when you go to upgrade to a training base, you just hit OK. And as you can see, much like the missile silo, it automatically builds, and then you just go underneath to, basically do the same thing. Like I said, you only have a capacity of 30. And then and then raising those, the outposts. Then also to remember, you can only have one training base per world, though. So per world, sorry. So you can basically be having about 90 units be building at the same time. Okay, now the next one that I'm going to cover is going to be the radar. Okay, the next of the outpost that we're going to cover is gate, which, as you can see, you got to have the 24 ticks control over it. Okay, so now with the radar, you got to go underneath your outpost just like all the other ones and hit radar. Now with radar, or no, I mean the gate, sorry. With the gate, it costs 750 metal and 250 oil. And then once you have the gate built up, you have 6 ticks that it's jammed in order that you can't move anything or you can't jump anything through the gates, but you can still move them to the actual thing just normally. But if you've got the gates built up, as structures, then you can do pretty much from yours to, your gate. Anybody in your alliance also can use your gate. And your training base you can't, obviously, because it's your base, but gates is the only one that your allies can actually use with out of your outpost. But yeah, just remember that if you're wanting to jump something through to your gates, you gotta have 24 ticks control. So basically, from the first to the last, it has to have 24 tick control. So if, say, you just rebelled and you want to jump to one of your allies' gates, you have to wait until 24 ticks have passed in order to be able to do so. Okay, now the very last one that is covered underneath the outpost is your radar, which will go underneath here. And as you can see, radar. Sorry, there we go. Okay, so radar. No, we gotta do. Okay, so now the radar, as you can see, costs 500 metal and 250 oil. Just keep that in mind. It's jammed just like the gate is, so you got to wait until that time in order for it to be unjammed. Now, what also can happen, though, to keep in mind is also people can jam your radar just as well as your colony, so if that gets jammed, then you can't see it. So that basically ends the tutorial for Outpost on BattleDawn. If I left anything out, it's most likely going to be covered in a later video. But if you guys find something that I didn't cover, let me know, and I'll probably throw it in with the video. But until next time, this is AK Chiba signing off.